Hi, in this video I'm just going to explain about a new project I've got going on. I'm basically going to be doing Combat Patrol for a while, alongside all my other projects and other scales I do. I've had NIDs for a while and I generally use them in generic games. So I'm jumping into the Combat Patrol from Partworks in order to get some more NIDs, and we'll see how it goes. So the idea is I've subscribed to the Partworks Combat Patrol, and I've got a very small Tyranid army, which I generally don't use for 40k. I tend to use it for like Frostgrave and various other sci-fi games, and I use the NIDs as sort of like generic aliens. But I've kind of wanted to sort of play about with first edition 40k, and I've been building a 15mm army for that, but I've now thought about doing something in 28mm. And the Combat Patrol from Hatchette presented an ideal way for me to sort of jump back into 28mm sort of 40k without sort of breaking the bank. So what I've done so far is I've picked up issue number 2 already, because I wanted 2 lots of the Leapers, and I've got these guys built, so I just need to paint them. But I do have existing Tyranids, and I'll get some close-ups of these guys. It's a very old, they were painted years ago, probably about 10 years ago. They need to be rebased, and I've got some like this Broodlord that needs to be cleaned up, repaired and based. And I've got an unpainted, more newer Broodlord, which I can't seem to find. I need to find it somewhere amongst all my stuff. So the plan is, over the following weeks, I'll do reviews of the issues. So once my subscription comes through, I'll do a review of the issues that come through. I'll do one video of issues say 1 to 5 when it all comes through. And then over the next few weeks, I'll do some painting stuff, and we'll look at Combat Patrol in 40k from a sort of very beginner's sort of point of view, because I haven't played 40k in a long time. So for me, it's kind of going back to the start a bit for me, and looking at 40k again. And I'm probably going to look at first edition, and I may sort of look at some of the current edition as well. But this isn't going to replace all the other stuff I do. I generally produce videos on smaller scales, 15mm, 20mm, and historical and the rest of it. That will still continue. This is just a side project for me. And it's basically to take me up to Christmas, where I have a big project. I have Blackstone Fortress, and last year I did Hero Quest and painted everything in Hero Quest, and I'm going to do over the Christmas period Blackstone Fortress. So this will basically be me slowly sort of getting back into painting 28mm 40k, and then I do the Blackstone Fortress project later on in the year. And I'm hoping I can drop some of those NIDs into the Blackstone Fortress games. So that's basically it. It's just a side project. I saw an opportunity to add to my NIDs at a very reasonable price. When issue 2 was $6.99, and to buy these guys normally separately, I think they're nearly about £31-32. So it's a huge saving. I saw an opportunity to add to my NIDs at a basically bargain price, and then issue 1 is $2.99, and you get that guy. The Tyranid model you get again is about £25 to £30, so it's a huge saving. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Marines. I don't know if I'll keep them or sell them or paint them up or whatever. I might do a Marine project. But yeah, that's generally going to look at Combat Patrol for a few weeks, months. build up my Tyranid army, rebase the old ones, try and redo the paint scheme so that they match. I don't remember exactly what the colours were on these guys, but I think I can probably get them close, match them up close. But that's the general aim with this little project. And revisit a tired army that needs some sort of clean up and touch up and a rebase, and adding some new ones to it. And that's basically, that'll be a small 40k project in 28mm. I plan to do, which will be unusual for me. I normally do smaller scale, and if I do 28, it generally veers towards historical. So it'll be an interesting project. I like the NIDs because they're versatile. I can use them in other games. I have used them. I've done, we've done Starship Troopers going down into caverns on a bug hunt, and these have been used as the bugs. So yeah, that's the project for the next couple of weeks. The next video will probably be me doing a review of all of the first bunch of issues I get, and look at both the miniatures and what's in Combat Patrol magazines, what else, and all the other bits and bobs that you get. So that's it just for this one. It's just a quick one, just to sort of introduce this new project and what I plan to do with it. And the next one we'll be looking at reviews, and we'll start looking at painting and stuff. I'm hoping to set up a painting setup so I can do some painting videos. Anyway, that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.